All right, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, in the last class we have started the bounds. All right, and we have done some questions. Let's we have to recap this the formulas that we have done. Okay, first of all, when we are going to do the bounds, just have to say that the bound is basically you have to find the maximum value that could be and the minimum value of the any measurement you are going to be taken. And we are going to be discuss the four cases: addition, multiplication, subtraction, and division. I told you if you have division and you have to find the upper bound, so you have to be add the upper bounds of the first quantity and the upper bound of the second quantity. And if you are going to be find the lower bound and the case is addition, so same as you have to be add the lower bounds of the first quantity and the lower bound of the second quantity. You have to do the same thing for multiplication. Means for if you are going to find the upper bound and the case is multiplication, so you have to take the upper bound of the first quantity and the upper bound of second quantity. Same as if you are finding the value of the lower bound, so you have to take the lower bound of the first quantity and the lower bound of second one. Now, the subtraction and division case is going to be same. Means if you have to find the upper bound of the value and the case is division or subtraction, so you have to take the upper bound of first quantity and the lower bound of second quantity. Same as if you have to find the lower bound, so you have to take the lower bound of first quantity and the upper bound of second quantity. So for example, if the question is going to be given, first of all, we have to identify that which type of case it is. After obviously you have to recognize that the case. So we are just going to be started. So we have to start the question. Look at here. We have the length of a side of a square is given as d centimeter, correct to nearest 10 centimeter. So nearest 10 centimeter, first of all, we are going to be divided by 2. That will be equal to 5 centimeter. So we are going to be add the value. You will get the upper bound. You have to subtract the values. You are going to be get the lower bound of the distance or the length. Find an expression in terms of d, the upper bound of the perimeter of a square. Yes, Mustafa. What will be the upper bound of the perimeter? First of all, you have to tell me what is square.
Sir, square, sir, square has all four sides are equal.
What? First of all, tell me what is the formula for the perimeter of a square.
Sir, length plus width.
Peri- for example, if you have a square, it is going to be d. Okay, so it is d as well. It is d as well. It is d as well. So sum of all sides are basically known as the
Perimeter.
the length of the boundary. Basically, the perimeter is going to be equal to 4 multiplied by length. All right. This is the formula for the perimeter. Now you have to be find the upper bound. You have to be find the upper bound. Now tell me what type of case it is. It is the addition case, subtraction case, multiplication case. What it is?
Sir, addition case.
Yeah, because L length for D1 plus D2 plus D3 plus D4.
Yes.
So we have to substitute the upper bound of the length as well. So for the length is going to be the length is D and the nearest is going to be 10 centimeters. So we are going to be get plus minus 5. For upper bound, we are just going to be add the value D plus 5. So this is the upper bound of the perimeter of a square. Yes, everyone, it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
upper bound means you have to add, right? Upper bound.
No, no, no. Upper bound means the maximum value. Look at here. You have to check the recording. Basically, I just give you a short review. For example, it is the length is 4.5 centimeter. Okay.
Okay.
So when you are going to be measure it, it may be a little bit more because you are not able to measure exactly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It always be a small mistake. Okay, a small error. So once again. All right, sorry. Okay. So bound means you have a small error in the values. Okay.
Okay.
So for example, if he says that 4.5, it may be a little bit less or it may be a little bit more. So the
Yeah.
maximum value that it can be, it is known as upper bound, or minimum value it can be, that is known as lower bound. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
The maximum value or the minimum value. All right. Now we have to find the lower bound of the area of a square. Yes, Afam, can you please tell me what is the formula for the area of square? Yes, everyone, these are very basic formulas. Area of a square. Anyone?
Length into length.
Length into length means length square, right? Or you can write it as length into length. That's good as well. Length into length. Okay, now he says that you have to find the lower bound. Yes, Afan, it is the case of addition, multiplication, division, what it is.
Subtraction.
Clearly, it is what it is.
Oh, okay. It's multiplication.
It's a multiplication case. And we just have to know if you have to find the lower bound in multiplication. Yes, Sarim, the first value, you have to take the lower bound of the first value or the upper bound.
The lower bound.
Lower bound for both values. Okay. So the lower bound of the first one is going to be, it's d. For lower bound, we are going to subtract. So d minus 5 multiplied by d minus 5. D minus 5 will be d minus 5, it will be d minus 5 square. If you want to be open the square, you can, otherwise there is no need. We will get d minus 5 whole square in centimeter. Yes, everyone, it is clear?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's see how to move for the next one. Okay. Yes, Reba, can you please read the question? You have to tell me about this one. In the diagram, angle AOB, angle AOB is 46 degree and it is going to be 162 degree. Nearest 1 degree. Nearest degree means nearest 1 degree. So 1 degree divided by 2, you will get 0.5. So plus minus 0.5. In the same way, plus minus 0.5 here. Yes, first step is clear. Means for
Yes.
46, it can be 46.5 maximum or it can be 45.5 minimum. Okay, now he says that write down the lower bound for AOB. Yes, Reba. AOB. What is the lower bound of AOB? Yes, Ariba's, yeah.
46 minus 0.5.
46 minus 0.5. So the final answer will be 45.5. It is the lower bound. And find the lower bound of BOC. BOC. Means he is going to be talk about this one, or it may be about this one. Hopefully, he's going to be talk about this one. Okay. So BOC, we have to find this angle. We have to find the lower bound. Yes, Afaf and Frost. Can you please tell me how we can find the lower bound of this one?
Okay, so they want to find the lower bound for BOC. Okay, so
Simply tell me BOC will be equal to this angle is going to be equal to
the whole angle will. Okay. Just 1 minute.
just tell me the steps. You don't have to find exactly how we
The
can.
whole angle. The whole angle will be 208.
You don't have to be at me. I'm just asking you how you can find the angle BOC. The angle BOC is basically the sum of BOA plus AOC, right? Yes, everyone, it is clear. The angle BOC is the sum of angle BOA and AOC. It is clear.
Yes, sir.
Now we have to find the lower bound. It is given that we have to find the lower bound, and it is the case of addition. So we are going to be take the lower bound of the first value and the lower bound of the second value. So BOC, the lower bound of BOC.
Assalamu
BOA.
alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum assalam, Daniel. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Okay, so BOA, what is the lower bound of this one? It is 46 minus 0.5 plus the lower bound of AOC. It is 162 minus 0.5. Yes, everyone, this step is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Sarim, Afad.
Yes, sir.
Okay, 46 minus 0.5, it will be 45.5 plus 161.5. Yes, please add the values. It will be
So 207.
207
Sir.
degree. This is the final answer. All right, next we have to go for the next one. Daniel, you have attended last class, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't get the question.
I'm saying that you have attended the last class.
Yes.
Okay. Now we have the mass of the box is 2 kilograms, correct to nearest kilogram. Nearest kilogram. So 1 divided by 2, that will be 0.5 kilogram. So plus minus 0.5. Write down the lower bound for the mass of the box. Yes, it will be. Yes, Daniel. What is the lower bound of mass of box?
Lower bound would be 1.5.
2 minus 0.5. The final answer will be 1.5 kilogram. The mass of the can is 350 grams. Correct, nearest to 10 grams. So divided by 2, it will be 5 grams. So it will be plus minus 5. Give your answer in kilometers. Calculate the lower bound for the total mass of the box and 20 identical cans. All right. So we have to, first of all, we have to find the total mass. Yes, total mass will be equal to, forget it about the bounds. Just tell me the total mass of the The total mass. The total mass will be
So 350 into 20.
total mass is equal to, tell me the general situation. The mass of box, right? Plus 20 multiplied by, because we have 20 identical cans, so 20 multiplied by mass of cans, right? For example, if it is not a pound question, you have to find the total mass. How you are going to be find it? You have to be mass of box plus 20 identical multiplied by the mass of cans. Is it clear? I have to just write a general statement. Yes, Daniel, it is clear? Yes, Daniel, Ariga, Afaf, Sarim. Just try to respond.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we have to find the, what we have to find? We have to find the lower bound. It is a case, similarly, it is a case of addition. So we are going to be find the lower bound. So we are going to be take the lower bound of the first value, as well as we are going to be take the lower bound of second value. So that will be equal to, yes, the mass of the box. We have to find the lower bound. That is 20 minus 0.5. So 2 minus 0.5 plus 20 multiplied by the mass of cans. We have to find the lower bound. But the problem was, it is going to be given in grams, and we have the values. If this value is going to be in kilograms, and we need the answer in kilograms as well. So this means that we are just going to be converted into kilograms. Yes, can anyone tell me how we can convert 350 into kilograms?
So we'll divide it by 1000.
Yeah. So we have 350 divided by 1000. It will become kilograms. So that will be equal to 0.35 kilograms. The same way, you have 5 grams, right? So
Yes, sir.
it will be 5 divided by 1000. It will be 0.005 kilograms. So the final answer will be 0.35 minus 0.005. Yes. Anyone who did not get this step? What I have to do, I just convert all of these values into kilograms, because one value is going to be given in kilograms, the second one is going to be given in grams. We have two options. We can convert the kilograms into grams, or we can convert grams into kilograms. But at the end, he says that you have to give the answer in kilograms. So obviously, I'm just going to be prefer that I have to be convert the grams into kilograms. So automatically, we are just going to be get the answer that will be in kilograms. All right, now let's see how to do the simplification. It is 1.5 plus 20 multiplied by 0.35 minus 0.05. Yes, that will be equal to 0.345. Yes, please check this one. I'm not sure.
Yes, sir. 0.345.
All right. So yes, simplify them. 20 multiplied by 0.345 plus 1.5. That is the final answer.
So 8.4.
Yes,
8.4.
8.4. Any other one? Please confirm the answer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It is correct. All right. Yes, everyone, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see have to go for the next one. Yes, Daniel, you have to be telling me about this one. Read the question, please.
Okay, sir. Sir, for the upper bound of a sum,
First of
calculated
all,
to the
read
nearest tenth of a second. So it
tenth
would
means
be 1 by
0.1.
10.
Okay,
Yes.
tenth
0.
means it's
Yeah.
not tenth, it is tenth.
Yes, sir, I know.
Divided by 2, that will be equal to.
0.05.
So we are going to get
9.45.
minus 0.05. I just write the values first. And for the second one, Tom took 8 seconds correct to nearest 1 second. So 1 divided by 2, that will be 0.5. So it will be plus minus 0.5. Yes. Yes, Daniel. Write down the upper bound for the time taken by Sam.
9.45.
9.4 plus 0.05. So you are going to get the final answer 9.45 seconds. Yes, I know it is clear. Yes, please, the next part.
Okay. There is possible difference between the time taken by Sam. So we'll
Greatest
take the
possible difference.
upper bound of Sam and the lower bound of Tom.
So we have to find the difference. So difference will be equal to 9.4 minus 8. Okay. Now he says that you have to find the difference. The greatest possible value means the upper bound. We are going to be taking the upper bound of the first value and the lower bound of the second value. 9.4 for upper bound plus 0.05 minus for the lower bound, it is 8 minus 0.5. Okay, look at here. It is going it is nearest to tenth. It is nearest to second. So that's why I always write the values with the given values. For example, if it is 8 second, I have to write their upper bound and lower bound plus minus 0.5. As same as I have to write for this one as well. For example, if you are not going to be right it, so there is a lot of chances you are going to do the mistake at that. Yes, this step is clear.
Yes, sir.
4 plus 0.05 and 8 minus 0.5. So it will be 9.45 minus 7.5, I think. Yes, please subtract the value of what you will get.
So 1.95.
1.95 seconds. Yes, everyone, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So let's see how we go for the next one. Yes, Mustafa, please read the question.
So the length of a rectangular rug is given as 0.9 meters. Correct to the nearest 10 centimeters. So we will divide the 10 by 2, sir. So
Nearest
0.9.
10 centimeter. 10 divided by 2, it will be 5 centimeter. But the problem was it is centimeter, it is in meters.
So we'll divide it by, sir, 100.
First of all, convert it into Yes, first of all, convert it.
So we will divide the 5 by 100.
It is 10 divided by 100. It will be 0.1, right?
Yes.
So nearest 0.1 meters divided by 2, you are going to be get 0.05 meters. So plus minus 0.05. In the same way, it is exactly same. So it is 0.05 as well. Okay. Yes. Yes, Mustafa.
So sir, the upper bound of the length of the rug would be 0.9 plus 0.05.
0.05.
9 plus 0.05.
That will be equal to
So 0.95.
0.95 meters. Yes, Afan. In the next one, he says that you have to be find the lower bound in meters, the perimeter. Yes, what is the perimeter of this rectangular? It's a rectangular shape. Means it is going to be look like this. It is given that it is 0.9 and it is 0.6. Yes, Afan, what is the formula to find the perimeter of rectangle?
2 into L plus length into length plus width.
2 into length plus
Width. Yes.
width. We have to find the lower bound.
Yeah.
Now it is a case of
Yeah, it is a case of lower bound.
lower bound, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division.
Subtraction.
Upon how it will be subtraction? It is written as it is positive sign. So it is going to be addition case, okay?
Okay, because why am I confused? Because I have done it in a different way from my school. So
Different what in what way you have to do it?
like how do I explain? I mean
Alright.
yeah.
Okay, so first of all, for example, we are finding the perimeter. Obviously, you must have to know the general formula. Obviously, if you don't know the general formula, you are not able to do these questions. So the perimeter of rectangle is 2 times length plus width. We have to find the lower bound. This means that we are going to take the lower bound of the length as well as we are going to take the lower bound of the width because it is an addition case. So yes, Salim, what is the lower bound of the length?
So the lower bound is 0.9 minus 0.05.
0.9 minus 0.05 plus, and the lower bound of the width will be
0.6 minus 0.05.
0.5. Yes, please subtract the values. 0.9 minus 0.05, it will be
0.85.
0.85 plus 0.55. It is correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please add them and multiply by 2. The final answer is
1.95.
1.95 meters. Yes, everyone, it is clear? Yes, everyone, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right, now you have the next question. Yes, Fariba, please read the question. Yes, Fariba, can you please read the question?
Length of the side of an equilateral triangle is given as 41 millimeters. Write to the nearest millimeter. Write down the lower bound.
So nearest millimeter means 1 millimeter. So 1 divided by 2, that will be 0.5 millimeter, same unit. Plus minus 0.5. Write down the lower bound for the length of a side. Yes, what is the lower bound?
41 minus 0.5.
41 minus 0.5. So it will be
40.5.
40.5. Now in the next one, he says that giving your answer in centimeters, calculate the lower bound for the perimeter of a triangle. Yes, Afan or Afaf. How we can find the perimeter? Yes, how we can find
Yes, a perimeter of a triangle. Yeah,
that is?
that is A plus B plus C. Like, or you have to add all the sides.
Yeah, it is equilateral triangle means all the sides are going to be
All the sides are going to be
equal
equal. Yeah.
because it is equilateral triangle. So means the perimeter equal to 3 multiplied by A. Okay. So we are finding the perimeter. So perimeter is going to be perimeter, the lower bound of the perimeter. Yes, it is a case of addition or subtraction or multiplication or division.
Multiplication.
You are adding, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. You're actually adding. Yeah, yeah. A plus B. Yeah, yeah. So adding, add.
Yeah, because A plus A plus A.
Yeah, yeah.
So we have to be take the we have to find the lower bound. So we are going to be take the lower bound of the value A. Clear?
Yeah.
So 3, the length is given that is 41. We have to take the lower bound that is 0.5. You already find the value here in all of these parts, but I'm just going to write this thing again and again, so you are going to be very clear how to find the lower bound, how to find the upper bound, and how you have to substitute the value in the formula. Always write the general structure first. In the bound questions, first of all, you have to write the general structure. Obviously, if you have to write it, the general structure is going to be correct. Then you just have to be take that 4 cases in your mind. You can easily do all type of questions. All right, so 41 minus 0.5, it will be 40.5. Yes, please. 3 multiplied by 40.5 is equal to
So 121.5.
120,
1.5.
1.5 centimeters. No, 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 no. It is we are going to get the answer in millimeters because our R values are in millimeters. Okay, we have to be convert it into centimeters. How you can convert it? We are
So
getting
divide by
because
1000.
our values, all the values given 41 millimeter, it is 0.5 millimeter. So obviously we are getting the answer in millimeter as well. We have to give the answer in centimeters. Yes, you are moving
So
from
divided by
70 centimeter. We have to divide it by
100%.
10. You have to divide it by 10 because millimeter is a small unit, centimeter is a larger unit. Always when
Okay.
you're moving from smaller unit to larger one, you have to divide, or when you are moving from larger to smaller, you have to multiply. And the difference between them, it is 10. Divided by 10 or multiplied by 10. So we have to be converted. It is 121.5 divided by 10. So the whole thing is going to be converted into centimeters. So it is 120, 12.15 centimeters. Yes, everyone, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Right. All right, the length of a side of a square is given as 57 millimeter, correct to nearest millimeter. So 1 divided by 2, that would be 0.5 plus minus 0.5. Write down the upper bound for the length of a side. Yes, Daniel. This is the same. Yes, Daniel, what is the answer? Yes, Daniel are here. Yes, Sarim.
Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me, what is the upper bound for the length of the side?
Sir, 57 plus 0.5.
57 plus 0.5. So the final answer will be
57.5.
57.5 millimeters. Okay, now you have to find the upper bound of the perimeter of the square. Yes, Ariba, what is the formula for the perimeter of square?
So 2 into length plus width.
Perimeter. Perimeter means length of all sides. Okay, length plus width. Okay, so length and width is going to be same here because it is a square. So perimeter is equal to 4 times length. All right. So we have to find the upper bound. Yes, Afan, you have to be down. Afaf, sorry. Afaf, please tell me it is a case of addition, subtraction, multiplication.
We're just gonna, for the upper bound, we're just gonna add on the sides.
Yeah, all the sides. So it is the case of addition. So we are going to be take the upper bound of the length or the lower bound of the length.
The upper bound.
We are taking the upper bound of the length.
And then when we get the answer, we can just like convert it to centimeters.
7 plus 0.5. We already find it in the upper part, that is 57.5. Yes, please multiply them. 4 multiplied by 57.5.
That gives you 200,
Yes,
gives you 230.
200 and 203,
No, 230.
230. Okay, 230 millimeters. Okay, I want to be converted into centimeters.
We just
What?
divided by 100. So 2.3.
Divided by 100 or 10? You are moving from millimeter to centimeter.
Oh yeah, okay, that's 10. That's 10.
Divided by 10 to be converted into centimeters. So it will be 23 centimeters. So 23 centimeter is the perimeter of the given square. Yes, everyone, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So yes, Mustafa, please read the question.
Sir, an aircraft leaves at 22:35 on a flight that takes 3 hours and 50 minutes.
3 hours and 15 minutes. 50 minutes. Okay, so it is 22:35. So 1 hour it will be 23. 1 more hour it will be 24 or 00. 1 more hour it will be 1:35. So 1, 2, and 3. You are getting 3 hours. It is clear?
Yes, sir.
From here to here, you are getting 3 hours. Now, after 3 hours, you are adding 50 minutes. So it will be 1. Yes, 50 plus 35. Yes, 50 minutes plus 35 minutes. It will be
Sir, 80 minutes.
80 minutes. So obviously, by the 60 minutes, you are going to be get 1 hour. There are 20 minutes left. So it will be 220. 220 or 225?
225, sir.
Yeah, 225 because it is 35.
Yes, sir.
So from 35 to second 35 to 60. How many minutes you need?
Sir, 25.
It is 25. And 25 to how many minutes are left? There are 25 minutes. So basically this 60 minutes become a 1 hour. So that's why I just move from 1 to 2. And it will be 25 minutes. He says that find the time when the aircraft arrives. The time is to be 2:25. Yes, sir, it is clear.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, Afan, please read the next one. Yes, Afan, can you please read the next part?
The aircraft flies a distance of 3,200 kilometers. Correct to the nearest 100 kilometer. Write down the lower bound of the distance.
100 divided by 2, it will be 50 kilometers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just 50. Okay. So, yes, what is the lower bound of distance?
You will subtract, right? If I'm not wrong.
Obviously, we have to subtract to
Yeah.
find the lower bound, minus 50.
So
So
it will
that will be
be 3,150
3,150 kilo.
kilometer. Yes.
Kilometers. Yes, there is anyone who have a problem or a confusion in the bounds. And upon obviously you need to be check the recording of the previous lecture. Okay, then it is
Yeah.
going to
Yes.
be more clear because when I'm going to be start a new topic, so each and every concept is going to be in the first lecture. The next one, obviously, we are just going for the just practice of the questions.
Yeah.
So for
Okay.
example, if you have the understanding of these, you can easily do the questions.
Yes, sir.
Hopefully, whose students are going to attend the last class, so these questions are going to be easier for them. So you just have to check the recording. It is not more. So you have to check it. Inshallah, if still you have any queries, any problems, you have to be asked in the next class. Otherwise, I'm going to move to for the next topic. All right, everyone.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
We have